Radio Row Super Bowl 54. No place I'd rather be than right here with this man right here, the voice of the San Francisco 49ers, Greg Papa. Greg, you're already looking tan.
I am?
You're looking tan already.
I haven't been in the sun at all.
Miami looks like it's treating you well.
You think so?
I think so.
It's my olive oil skin, my Garoppolo skin maybe.
Exactly.
Can you believe, so the first time I think I even met you was the first day of training camp.
That's
Remember?
Right. Very first day of training camp.
I walked on the field, met Mike Shanahan for the first time, and then can you believe, what was that, July 26th? It
was like 7, something around those days.
Here we are.
I think we were at the point at the beginning of training camp, we didn't really see much of Nick Bosa and D4 there together at practice, but then literally season starts and these guys just gel.
They didn't play in the preseason at all, and I remember the Wednesday of the first game before Tampa, I go to practice, and I just see D4 to one end, Nick Bosa at the other end, DeForest Buckner inside, Eric Armstead next to him. And I go, wow. I've never seen a defensive line like this up close. And I thought they're going to wreak havoc on the NFL. When you look at the whole season, the second half of the Rams game, the first one in LA, when they just shut them, they could not complete a pass. And we're talking the team that won, they were here last year.
Right, exactly.
With those three great receivers and Goff, and they were power. They couldn't do anything. So after that game, I thought, the 49ers can win the NFC West.
Now, what's so crazy about that is we spoke with DeForest Buckner, and I asked him, at what point this season did it hit you, like, this team is for real? This is a serious 49ers team that the NFL should be on watch for.
Yeah.
And he said the exact same thing. It was that game against the Rams.
How many yards they had? 78 yards passing?
Right.
The second half, they couldn't make a first down. And then that Week 12 game against Green Bay, early in the game, the first 5 minutes, you could just see Aaron Rodgers' eyes. And that night, I thought, wow, they can win the NFC and go to the Super Bowl. But you know what I always had on my mind? Where is he? Is there a picture of Mahomes here? He's over my shoulder. I always thought they would get here.
Really?
Even when Lamar was running around, and New England really started to slide in December, I always thought the Chiefs would get here. So now we're going to see if they can win the Super Bowl. Because the one thing that's clear, the two best teams in football are here. The best team there's nobody in the NFC that can say they're better than the 49ers. That is a non-starter. We beat them all. And there's nobody in the AFC that can say they're better than them. So we're going to decide the supremacy of the National Football League on Sunday. The two best teams are here.
All right, they say defense wins championships. That's the saying. We've seen the Lamar Jackson, we've seen Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray is another name. But what does this team need to focus on in order to be able to, I don't even know if it's possible, but to contain a guy like?
He plays quarterback like he's playing shortstop. Has to cut across the third baseman. He's rolling to his right. He's throwing back that. He's got an amazing arm and great legs. So he's a great player, there's no doubt. They're an explosive offense. You know how many points they scored this year, average per game? I know you know, because you know, I still all know the numbers from you. But 28 points per game.
Right.
They average 28 a game. Even when Mahomes, now he missed 2 full games and part of the Denver game when he hurt his knee, dislocated his knee. The games he started and he played, they averaged 28 a game. The 49ers averaged 29.9 points per game. Everybody's theorizing their offense is so explosive. The 49ers had a 27-0 lead on the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship game, and how many times they throw the ball. So people think that just because you run, they're not computing. You can run and still score when you run the way the 49ers ran. And Mostert's game in the championship game, so he had 220 yards. He could have had 500 yards. So you got to stop this team. And Kansas City's weakness is their defensive inability at times to stop the run. I know they got better.
Right.
So yeah, we're saying defense beats offense. Can their defense beat the 49ers offense? Is the other side of the equation I think no one's talking about.
Absolutely. Chiefs have the 26th ranked rushing defense. I know you'd like to talk about numbers.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you brought this up because I do want to talk about it. The narrative is still there. Can Jimmy Garoppolo be trusted?
I have every bit of a confidence in Jimmy Garoppolo. If they just slam the run, and if you're looking at the Green Bay and Minnesota game, what are you thinking? If you're Steve Spagnuolo, I'm stopping their run.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're going to come out and just they're going to put 8-9 guys and slam the run. Now, do you think Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to be able to hit his back foot and get Deebo Samuel going or Emmanuel Sanders going or George Kittle going or a check down or a screen. I have every confidence that Jimmy Garoppolo can win every game. And you know what's amazing about him is you know, he's such a good person. Whatever the call is, he's going to execute the game plan where some quarterbacks, frankly, would throw a hissy fit.
I think one of my favorite things that Jimmy said was, I don't care if I threw 8 passes. Doesn't matter. As long as this team gets a win, that's all that matters. And I hope that the team keeps that same mindset going into Sunday. Greg, I know you have a million things to do. You are
what else do I have to do but talk 49er football with you?
Talk a little 49er football, but as always, appreciate having you here.
This is so much fun, isn't it?
You know what I'm looking forward to most? I just want to hear touchdown San Francisco all
How many times?
Sunday long. How about 8?
Just one more than touchdown.
One more than we hear about from
than
Kansas
that.
City, Mitch
One more
Holthus. Greg, thank you so much.
Keiana.
And
Thank you.
have a good rest of your Super Bowl
will.
weekend. We'll see you Sunday.